When admiring someone, you look to see how you can relate to that person. What the person did that created that interest factor to you, or what they did that made them become someone you can look up to, a true role model. How can one man make such a difference in not just the country we live in today, but in the whole world? The list of accomplishments achieved by Benjamin Franklin is such a great that it's hard to believe one man could accomplish this much and make such a big difference. Amongst the many accomplishments that Benjamin Franklin achieved, I would like to point out a couple that really stood out to me. As most people know, Benjamin Franklin was an inventor. Amongst the many things he invented were the bifocals. It's safe to say that there's a good percentage of the population that still uses glasses or wears contacts today. We use them just as they were designed to be used, as Benjamin Franklin had envisioned. Bifocals are simply to enhance our vision. Benjamin Franklin he had a struggle to see, just like you or I do from time to time. So he took the concept of using a microscope and found an easier way to make it easier for everybody. Contrary to belief, Benjamin Franklin didn't invent electricity. He was just able to find a way for our world to obtain natural energy and control it. Benjamin Franklin's first attempt to harness energy was in France with a tall pointed rod. This experiment was known as the Philadelphia experiment. The object was to take a sharp pointed object and draw electricity from a thundercloud, while grounded point would discharge a nearby energy object in a laboratory. After the experiment, Benjamin Franklin found that this theory was correct. He had in fact found a way to control natural energy. Franklin went on to continue research, which is where the famous painting of him flying a kite came into play. Franklin tried the same experiment later with that kite, and it was successful. Benjamin Franklin was known as the United States president that was never actually president. In 1776, Benjamin Franklin was selected as being one of the few who helped write and sign the Declaration of Independence. That document pronounced our independence as our own country. Just after the Declaration of Independence was signed, Franklin was tasked with traveling to France by the Congressional Congress. This was in order to negotiate a peace treaty with the French. Upon his arrival, Franklin was welcomed with great enthusiasm due to his fame from becoming a famous scientist. The peace treaty was met with the French, and Franklin returned to America. These are just a few examples of the accomplishments that Benjamin Franklin was able to achieve. He invented so many more items, but left everything to the people. Out of everything Franklin was credited with inventing, he did not patent any of his items. I think it's safe to say that Benjamin Franklin was in fact a people's person. Everything he did seemed to be for the people, from creating daylight saving time so farmers had more time to harvest their crops, to signing the actual Declaration of Independence. All of that was for the people. Benjamin Franklin once said, "I didn't fail the test. I found 100 ways to do it wrong." He never accepted defeat. He tried over and over until he found a way to make it work. This does not have to be applied to just inventions. This can be applied to general life itself. Never give up, never accept defeat. Keep working until you achieve what you want, and you will eventually get there in the results you are looking for. Thank you.